Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick, we're on the Commodore 64 and we're looking at a game called BATTY, a game I really enjoyed on the ZX Spectrum. I thought it was brilliant, so we'll see how it plays on the Commodore 64. Published by Encore originally, I think, in 1987, and then was re-released by the Hit Pak. Also come out on the Amstrad CPC. Essentially, it's a breakout clone of sorts. Now, the ZX Spectrum game had 16 different rounds. This version has 64 rounds, but don't expect me to complete them all. So here we go. It's bound to play a little bit different. Looks like there's more solid colour involved. There's the bat down the bottom. Now, we have to destroy all these bricks, but we can get power-ups, and occasionally there might be a special power-up where you can skip the level entirely. There's a hand there which make the ball stick to us. There we go. So it's good to have the big bat. Now, all the time as well, there's these odd alien things flying down. They will shoot at you occasionally. You can collide into them and not die, but if they shoot you, then you will lose a life. Your lives are represented on the top right. It's for 1 to 2 players. I'm the only person here, and I'm not doing too bad first of all. It's a little bit more slippery than the Spectrum version, but in the options there is options there to change the speed of the bat from 1 to 4, which makes it quite good. Quite cute music on this game as well. I think I'm a fan of it straight away. So a breakout clone of sorts. Do I like it more than the ZX Spectrum version? A bit hard to tell at the moment because it's the first time I've played it, but it's playing quite nice. Yeah, we'll see how far I can get on this one. The levels seem quite similar. I was hoping I wouldn't have to destroy so many bricks on this, but already those two creatures are firing at me, causing a bit of trouble. There we go. That's the jetpack teleport. Wish I got that earlier on. So we get off level 1. Good. So, the review isn't a complete disaster because we're off there. Off we go again. Now, you don't get too much reaction time when the bricks are quite close to you. Right, that's the triple thing. Now, the problem with this one, in terms of strategy, is quite often you'll see a power-up going down, and it makes sense to probably leave it because you're too far away, and in getting it, you'll miss the ball and lose a life. So, there we go. But you get plenty of lives on this one. It's quite generous in that respect. There was a gun there. If I got that, you could then shoot as many bricks as possible before the time runs out. But we didn't get that. Be quite epic on 2-player, I'd imagine. I think you both play at the same time, but you have split screen, so you concentrate on your side whenever the ball's going. A bit like playing a doubles tennis game. Oh, what's that thing? I don't remember that. Oh, that just makes the ball go slower. There we go. Again, it's making us take out a lot of these. Some bricks take out, need about 2 hits. Most of them just only take 1 though, which is quite good. Nice pattern background here. There is more colour, as I say, in this version than the Spectrum version, which I was expecting. Spectrum version plays like a dream. It's got some classic bleeper sounds that you'd only enjoy, I think, if you played growing up at the time. This is quite an accomplished effort as well. So I see like BATTY is good everywhere. Haven't played it on the Amstrad. If you have, let me know. Is it a classic there? Also, but you know, if you're looking for a great breakout clone, look for BATTY either on the Commodore 64 or the ZX Spectrum. I can recommend those two because they're the two that I played. Right, stage 3. Oh man, sometimes you seem to lose your special skills on this. Did you have this one back in the day? Let me know. 1987. The first breakout clone I played was Through the Wall on the ZX Spectrum. We will bump into them every now and again. The one before that, reviewed quite recently, was Impact on the ZX Spectrum. Wasn't much to it, but wasn't as advanced as this. But was it a good breakout clone? Yeah, it played okay. Right, I'm trying to get the ball round the back. That's what you always try and do. Well, that's a big, that's it. A big paddle always helps. Get it round the back. Didn't happen. Oops. Yeah, the only problem is when the paddle's bigger, it makes it easier for the aliens to shoot you. Come on, I want to release the power-ups. They're at random on some brick somewhere in this maze thing. Oh man, aiming is tricky. It moves fast, doesn't it, this thing? You can change the speed of the bat, as I say, but you can't change the speed of the ball. Round 3. Still, 64 rounds on this. You could get value for your money. You wouldn't complete this on your first go unless you're exceptionally good. So 16 rounds on the ZX Spectrum, and then it just loops round, I think. 64 on the Commodore 64. So one could say it's a much bigger game because it is. I'm not sure what the variety of the stages would be like. Right, okay, right. Oh man, it bounced the wrong way. I predicted that wrong. So you need a bit of prediction here as well to get the best of it. But we've reviewed quite a lot of Breakout clones now. There's Arkanoid on the Commodore Amiga as well. I think they're a guaranteed seller. I don't think we reviewed any on the Atari 2600 yet or the Sega Genesis or Mega Drive, but I'm not sure if any Breakout clones come out on the Sega Mega Drive, did it? Bit of a waste of computing power. Maybe there might be some Tetris ones for old time's sake. Right, how many bricks we got? We've got about 6 left, 3 left, 2 left. Oh man, don't say I'm going to run out. Is that my last life? Yeah, it's my last life. Thought we was going to get off level 3 then, and then we didn't. Craziness. But I've got a new high score. That's not bad. Can't argue with that. Because I was the first person that played it. It's always going to be a high score. Right, so Hit Pak, 1987. Originally by Encore, I think. You can change your name. Created by Jason. If you don't change your name, the high score defaults to Jason. He knew what he was talking about. Good music here as well. High score is Nick. Hooray! Right, so we'll have one last go on this. There's not too much to the game in terms of a commentary point of view. I don't want to go on about half an hour because it might get a little bit boring. But we'll just see if we can get to level 3 again, or indeed even past that, without really knocking as many bricks out the way, hopefully this time. But a very addictive game. It's one of those ones you could end up playing it for quite some time and not quite sure why. But yeah, it looks pretty, plays well, movement is good. So yeah, a classic game. Not as complicated as some, but that's not what it's aiming for. It's like a, I don't know, a puzzle reaction game, I suppose. Take that thing out there. I mean, with 64 levels, they may have brought out a designer. I bet some homebrew person did. If they didn't, well, that went a bit quick. Right, it's behind the bricks. What's that? See, that's that power. I can't. Oh, I can get that. Right. Now that flaming thing is the best thing to get when you can hit it, because it goes through all the bricks without rebounding. I'm making a bit of a meal of round 1 here. To complete all 64 levels, you need to do the first few without losing any lives at all. I'm assuming it gives you extra lives at certain points. Hopefully. Right, there's that thing to make the ball go slower. 4 bricks left. That brick takes 2 to hit it. Avoid all the shots from that alien thing. The ball seems to go just straight through these aliens without deflecting. On impact, oh, it did there. On impact on the Spectrum, it always deflected. Seems a bit random, this one. That must be hitting it. Right, one left. Got it. Boom. Batty. B-A-T-T-Y. Nothing to do with the footballer David Batty, of course. He didn't invent it. It's based just on this bat. Right, level 3. This is where I got to last time. Would have liked to have got that. Yeah, see? Missed 2 things there. Power up to get the all the way through the bricks of flaming things. And there was a teleport there which I missed. So I got that. I would have gone straight to level 4. There's another one. That might help. Oh no, it wasn't. I thought it was a flaming thing. See? Classic problem again, trying to get the power up and then missing the ball completely. So there is a bit of frustration sometimes, but generally because you've run out of talent somewhere. What's that going to do? I think that's just a bonus point score. Oh no, I don't like it at short quarters because it always ends in disaster. Always. Right, come on. Now, I've just got to the point where I'm super addicted to this game now. I don't even be playing it all day because I've got other stuff to do. Right, okay. Good old 80s. Different times, weren't they, really? Better, I'm not sure. Nostalgia will always have a huge part on it. And I think a certain age growing up, you're always going to have certain nostalgia there. Music might stop a little bit after a certain era. That's just how it goes. That's where all your knowledge is in a certain era. You got to stay with it. I think you got to get down with the kids. Have you? No. Probably even that phrase probably marks me out as an age now. Right, there we go. One left. Oh, come on, let's hit the thing. Gonna need a bit of luck here from the rebounds from the aliens. Oh, how am I gonna aim it with those two in the way? Right, as I say, you can run them over. Gonna need a bit of luck here. Oh man, can't get the rebound. There you go, is that it? Yes! Oh, I got hit twice. Must be. No. Missing it by centimetres here, or millimetres even. Oh, this is going to be very painful now. I'm feeling the pressure. And they're shooting at me with more regularity. They're obviously getting a little bit bored. Yes! Good, stage 4. Thank God for that. 4 lives left. Always a variation on a theme. Come on, let's get to the next level perhaps. Ow. Background changing each time. It's like some sort of like wibbly wobbly curtain here made out of jelly perhaps. Something like that. Bom ba ba bom bom ba bom bom. Oh man, my reaction times aren't good now. I'm losing lives super fast. Try and get the ball behind. No, that didn't work. That worked. Didn't stay behind. Oh no. And that's my last life again. Well, there we go. Hope you liked having a look at that one. I thought it was a really good game. It's quite basic in what it tries to do. It's a slight enhancement of the Spectrum version, I hate to say it. But there we go. Hope you liked having a look at that one. That was BATTY on the Commodore 64. A great game, a great breakout clone. Published by Encore and the Hit Pak round about 1987. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. As usual, a massive thanks to everyone that's subscribed so far, helping the channel grow. I really am grateful. If you want to help a bit more, there's patreon.com/njenkin. Every bit really does help to try and keep this channel running on a full-time basis, because I do try and put out as many videos as I possibly can. And till next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.